and share gifts amongst each other. My family is important to me, not just at Christmas alone. Trust me, no, it's throughout the year and my whole life. Also, don't forget, it's a celebration of the birth of Christ. I am DJ Richie, wishing you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
I only wanna wish you a very Merry Christmas. Very Merry Christmas.
Bringing you the news 24 hours a day, 7 days per week, with a fresh approach. www.999wefm.com. WeFM News, online, on demand.
Good afternoon and welcome to WEFM'S Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited.
Make this season merry with Quartz Ready Cash. Get all you need with a cash loan of up to $20,000 and pay nothing for 90 days. That's right, you pay nothing until 2024. Plus, you can enter to win up to $20,000 in the Ready Cash Mega Money Roadshow. All you need is your ID, proof of address, payslip, job letter, and 2 references. Apply online at shopquartz.com or visit your nearest Quartz or Ready Cash store and make the season merry with Quartz Ready Cash. We are ready when you are. Conditions apply.
Welcome back to WEFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited. I am your presenter, Rajiv Providence. First, on the local scene, everything is on track for the meeting between Venezuela and Guyana, set to be hosted here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines this Thursday, December 14th. Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves confirmed this during a call to WEFM's Issue at Hand program. He said that while there were challenges faced in the initial stages of planning the meeting, all the necessary parts are in place to facilitate the meeting. We hear more from the Prime Minister.
I want to do everything in conjunction with Venezuela and Guyana. It's about 10 weeks now, since the 29th of September, that I've been trying to get in conjunction with other leaders to have this dialogue. I had a tentative date arranged a few weeks ago, but that fell apart. One thing or another led to it. There have been lots of commentaries by various leaders, and this or that being said could derail, postpone, as happened on an earlier occasion. But it does appear that everything is on track. We have agreement of both leaders, and the PM Securities coming in. I've been in touch with other leaders in the region.
That was the Prime Minister, Dr. Ralph Gonsalves, speaking on WEFM's Issue at Hand program. The meeting between Venezuela and Guyana is being held between the leaders of the two countries in an effort to settle tension between the two over the disputed Essequibo region. In order for minivans in St. Vincent and the Grenadines to utilize bus stops in the way that they should, a cultural shift will be needed. This is the belief of Assistant Commissioner of Police Trevor Bailey, who was at the time appearing on WEFM's Issue at Hand program on Sunday. He said the issue of public service vehicles using bus stops properly is not one that can be easily policed. Hence, a change from Vincentian society is needed. We hear more from ACP Bailey.
That is not an easy task. That has to come with a change in the mindset and the total culture of our people. It is going to call for a total change of attitude from our people. It is not something that can be easily policed. We can't force that on the people, because you're never going to get a police officer at every bus stop throughout St. Vincent and the Grenadines. You're not going to get that. But our people want to stop where it is most convenient to them. They don't want to utilize even the bus stops. So that will take a change of mentality from us as individuals. It's not something that can be easily policed.
That was Assistant Commissioner of Police Trevor Bailey speaking on WEFM's Issue at Hand program. Speaking on the overall issue of van drivers' conduct on the roads of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, ACP Bailey said that a holistic effort by all police officers is needed to clamp down on that issue. Still on the local scene, an open conflict between Venezuela and Guyana could set the region back immensely, says Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves. St. Vincent and the Grenadines is set to host talks between the leaders of the two countries this Thursday. Prime Minister Gonsalves, speaking on the Issue at Hand program, said an open conflict between the two would be horrendous. We hear more from the Prime Minister.
There are a number of times during the last 20-odd years that I have sought to be like the veritable balm of Gilead, to see if we can ease tensions and conflicts. Some of them not as potentially dangerous as this one, and potentially dangerous in the sense of what it can do to the region and can set us back immensely for a generation.
That was the Prime Minister, Dr. Ralph Gonsalves. Prime Minister Gonsalves said that Thursday's meeting will not cause any disruptions to normal activities in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Thursday's meeting is coming amidst ongoing tensions between Guyana and Venezuela relating to a territorial dispute over the mineral-rich Essequibo territory. On to news in the region. A 21-year-old mechanic from Jamaica's St. Elizabeth Parish has been charged with sexually assaulting a minor on 2 occasions, the first of which occurred last year. Following the charge, Jamaica's St. Elizabeth Police issued a reminder to the Jamaican public to report acts of sexual violence against children in a timely manner. It is alleged that the mechanic, Nirvana Gowdy, engaged the female minor in sexual intercourse in 2022 and sometime this year. The police in the parish are encouraging citizens to report such cases of alleged abuse within a reasonable time frame to ensure, among other things, that the suspects are apprehended and evidentiary materials are collected. According to Loop News, earlier this year, Jamaican police made a call for parents to pay attention to behavioral changes in their children in order to identify signs that they have been sexually abused, especially by close relatives. Police in Trinidad and Tobago have cracked an alleged child prostitution ring in Tobago, which has led to 3 foreigners being charged. The Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, the TTPS, said the foreign nationals, 1 from Colombia and 2 from the Dominican Republic, appeared before a Scarborough magistrate on December 4, 2023. They were denied bail and were all jointly charged with trafficking in children when they appeared before Magistrate Christine Charles at the Scarborough Magistrates Court, Loop News reports. 2 of the 3 individuals have also been charged with transporting a person for the purpose of prostitution, while the other faced an additional charge of inciting a child to become a prostitute. The charges were laid by WPC Rodriguez of TNT's Counter-Trafficking Unit, following advice received on December 4, 2023. The TTPS said the trio will appear in court on December 22, 2023. On the international scene, Israeli forces have carried out deadly raids in the occupied West Bank while shelling and bombing many areas in the Gaza Strip in advance of a United Nations General Assembly UNGA meeting to discuss an immediate humanitarian ceasefire. At least 4 Palestinians were killed on Tuesday in the most intense raid in the occupied West Bank city of Jenin, where the Israeli army fired a missile at youths, the Palestinian Ministry of Health reported. Meanwhile, 20 people, including 7 children and at least 5 women, were killed in Israeli attacks on Rafah, in southern Gaza on the border with Egypt, while 2 people were killed in Khan Yunis in Israeli artillery shelling, according to Palestinian medical sources Al Jazeera reports. Israeli incursions into the occupied West Bank and East Jerusalem have also escalated since the outbreak of war. Israeli forces, or settlers, have killed 270 Palestinians since October 7th, bringing the total number of killed this year to 487. Finally, in sports, Rishabh Pant is set to make his return to cricket in the 2024 Indian Premier League (IPL) after over a year out of the game. India wicketkeeper Pant, 26, was seriously hurt in a car crash in December 2022. Reports in India said he suffered injuries to his head, back, and leg. Pant, who is captain of his IPL franchise Delhi Capitals, could play solely as a batter in next year's tournament if not cleared to keep. Delhi finished 9th in the table in Pant's absence in the 2023 tournament, which was won by Chennai Super Kings. This has been WEFM'S Midday News. I have been your presenter, Rajiv Providence. Join us again at 3 o'clock for WEFM's 3 p.m. news. WEFM's Midday News is brought to you with the kind compliments of Quartz St. Vincent Limited.
Ho, ho, ho!
Find the season's best at Quartz.
When you trade in your old for new and refresh your home just in time for the Christmas.
With our 40% off trade-in offer on all furniture, including Ashley pieces, appliances, electronics, and mattresses. Plus 40% off fitness and 30% off small appliances.
Get a free pair of Samsung earbuds with the purchase of any Samsung S series cell phone.
Trade in today with no cash and pay absolutely nothing until March 2024.
Plus, stay protected for up to 4 years with Super Shield extended warranty.
The season's best is at Quartz.